There are certain signals. Zelensky has announced negotiations on ending the war. The president announced a meeting with Turkish President Recep Erdogan on November 19th and named the main topic of the talks.
And for more details, check out our report. You're watching Glavred channel. I'm your host Yevhen Serov. Please like and subscribe to the channel.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced that on Wednesday, November 19th, he will meet with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan to discuss further steps toward peace in Ukraine. He said this on Tuesday, November 18th, during a joint press conference with Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, which was broadcast in the USSR, the office of the President of Ukraine. Zelensky expressed hope that the upcoming conversation would be substantive. Tomorrow I have a meeting with President Erdogan. First and foremost, we will talk with him about all possible ways to ensure that Ukraine achieves a just peace. I think it will be a fairly substantive discussion. It might be long, or it might not be very long. We'll see tomorrow, he said. Zelensky also emphasized that he maintains good relations with the President of Turkey. There are certain positions and signals from the United States. We'll see tomorrow, the head of state added. As previously reported by Glavred, it is becoming increasingly clear in Washington that attempts to separate Russia from China are doomed to fail. Therefore, the United States is changing its negotiation strategy. This was stated by political and economic expert Taras Zagorodny. According to him, the United States has concluded that key issues related to Moscow's behavior should primarily be discussed with Beijing. At the same time, Washington can still continue certain contacts with Russia. But in my opinion, the US has already realized the futility of talking to Putin, since Russia is a proxy for China, added Zagorodny. Let us recall that, as previously reported, the United States ambassador to NATO, Matthew Whitaker, called on European partners to increase pressure on the Kremlin and to move more quickly toward using frozen Russian assets to provide long-term funding for Ukraine's defense needs. According to Reuters, US President Donald Trump is ready to approve a law on new sanctions against Russia, but on the condition that he retains the right to make final decisions regarding these restrictions.